Two sisters confessed to me on the same day, and honestly, I think that was the moment my life became a complete disaster. Their names were Ava and Emma, and for almost a year, I was completely convinced I liked Ava. She was confident, funny, the kind of girl who could walk into any room and instantly become the center of attention. Meanwhile, Emma was quieter, the type of person people constantly underestimated, including me. At least that's what I thought. Then one Friday, everything completely fell apart. A bunch of us were hanging out at a friend's house when Ava suddenly asked if she could talk to me alone. We stepped outside, and after about 10 seconds of awkward silence, she smiled and said, "I like you." Bruh, my heart nearly stopped, because this was exactly what I'd wanted to hear for months. Then she laughed nervously and added, "I've liked you for a long time," and honestly, I was already preparing to say yes. Then I walked back inside and found Emma waiting for me. Brew. She looked terrified, like she was about to throw up. Then she quietly said, "I know Ava just talked to you." Silence. Then she took a deep breath and whispered, "But I like you too." Brew. Absolute emotional destruction, because suddenly I wasn't choosing between two girls. I was choosing between two sisters, and somehow it got worse. The next day I met Ava to talk, and before I could say anything she asked, "Emma told you, didn't she?" I froze. What? Then Ava smiled sadly and said something that completely broke my brain. "I've known she likes you for months." Brew. Turns out both sisters already knew. Neither of them had been hiding from each other. They'd both been hiding from me, because neither wanted to hurt the other. And suddenly every weird moment from the past year started making sense. The way Emma always left whenever Ava sat beside me. The way Ava changed the subject whenever people joked about us dating. The way both of them seemed guilty every time I got brought up. Then Ava quietly admitted something else. She almost never confessed. In fact, she spent months trying to convince Emma to do it first, because she genuinely believed Emma deserved a chance. But Emma refused every single time. Then a few days later, I finally sat down with Emma and asked the question that had been destroying me. "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" Silence. Real silence. Then Emma smiled. Not a happy smile, the kind people use when they're trying not to cry, and softly said, "Because if you chose Ava, I wanted it to be because you loved her, not because I got there first." Brew. That one sentence genuinely destroyed me, because suddenly this wasn't about two sisters competing. It was about two people sacrificing their own feelings for each other. And honestly, that was the moment I finally understood something. For months, I'd been chasing the idea of Ava, the excitement, the attention, the version of love I imagined. But the person who actually understood me, the person who remembered every tiny detail, the person who kept putting my happiness before her own, was Emma. Then a week later, I finally told them my decision. Long silence. Then Ava looked at Emma, smiled, and said, "See? I told you." Brew. And honestly, I think the hardest choices aren't between two people. Sometimes they're between the person you think you love and the person who's been quietly proving it all along.